Breakfast. I just finished my breakfast, guys, and I'm going to the terminal now where I can board for my flight to Cebu. So I'll just update you guys when I arrive there. See you. C7 gate C17. Here is my gate C17 and it's there. May na lang nakapangay kong tabang sa mga ayuk. Das akong bag na bugat.
Eventually.
Hi guys, so I just finally arrived in the hotel where I will do my quarantine after a long and tiring trip. I'm finally here. I'm actually staying in Marco Polo, Cebu. I'm just gonna share how was the process from Singapore to Cebu, since I already vlogged the Dubai to Singapore. So from Dubai to Singapore, Singapore to Cebu was my trip. So I did a transit in Singapore for almost 22 hours. That is actually really long, I know. That's why I'm very tired. When I reached Cebu, I didn't had a chance to film it all, like the whole process. I didn't had a chance to film the whole process because I was really tired. I was drained, I was hungry, I was not feeling well. Anyways, so after we reached Cebu, there was like a mini briefing from the, I think, local government or the Bureau of Quarantine. They actually had like 3 categories for the countries. They had yellow, green, and red list for the countries. So it depends. Let's say, for example, I came from Dubai, UAE. So UAE is part of the green list. So after the swab that we did upon arrival, there will be another swab test on the 3rd day of the quarantine. So yeah, that's the first step. They did a briefing because they said that they weren't able to do the online, like, you know, for faster transaction because Cebu was just hit by a super typhoon and there was no proper internet until now. But yeah, that's what happened. After that, there was like a validation counter, like 2 validation counter, one for OFW and one for like the regular tourist. They did check the boarding pass, the passport, and your One Health pass. One Health pass, by the way guys, you will be able to see it if you book a ticket from, let's say, Dubai to Cebu. You will receive an email, like there will be rules and regulations on how to enter the Philippines, and there will be a link and it will route you to that One Health pass that will allow you to enter all of your details from the flight number, seat number, passport number, and all that stuff. I will show you the sample here. And yeah, they need that one. They need the QR code, they need the number, so might as well prepare that. And after they validated the information, right, straight away to immigration. After immigration, they just check the, you know, they have this small paper, the one that they normally give if you arrive from other countries to the Philippines. And after immigration, we went down to the OWA counter since I'm an OFW. So the quarantine, the PCR, and all the food during the quarantine itself will be shouldered by the OWA, which is a local government agency here in the Philippines. Pagtatagalog na lang ako sa lahat ng mga OFW na gustong umuwi. So far, sa amin is free lahat ng costs from quarantine to PCR and all that stuff. So yeah, after validating the information sa OWA din, kailangan din nila ng sorry, I forgot. On the validation process, in the validation counter as well, they will ask for the vaccination card, sorry. And they didn't ask for my PCR test, by the way. Yeah, they didn't ask. Only from Dubai to Singapore that they asked the PCR, the negative result. But from Singapore to Cebu, they didn't ask anything. And when we arrived in Cebu, they didn't ask my PCR test as well. They just had the on the spot PCR test. So yeah, that's it. Like on the additional in the validation process is the vaccination card. In the OWA counter, they will ask again for your passport and the country where you're from and the vaccine that you took, and they will assign you the hotel. They're the one who's gonna decide, like hand-pick decision of where are they going to put you for quarantine. So yeah, I'm here in Marco Polo, Cebu, like in the city, Cebu City. And after the OWA validation process, right away, PCR. After PCR, last step is taking our luggage. I thought my luggage is still in Singapore. Kidding aside. So yeah, after the PCR luggage, and then after our luggage, after we claim our luggages, we actually just waited for the bus to come. Maybe around 5 minutes, and then they called us, and then last check for our bags, for the hand carry bags, final check. And then after that, we went straight away to the hotel, and then they did some briefing and like safety protocols inside the hotel during quarantine. And what else? That's it. So I'm just gonna update you guys. I'm gonna give you a room tour. I'm just gonna give you a mini room tour for my quarantine, for my home for 5 days. And I'm here in Cebu. I'm back, I'm home. So this is where the main door is, and when you go inside, and this is the toilet and the shower area. I took a shower already because I'm very tired. Excuse the underwear. And me, and some teas and coffee, and it's very messy because I didn't arrange it yet. And here is my bed and some study table and some couch and a selfie mirror. Selfie's life. And this is the view from my window. As you can see, there's a lot of broken glasses everywhere because Cebu was just hit by a typhoon, like a super typhoon, and all of the houses were damaged, like severely damaged, as you can see right there. So yeah, and thank you so much for watching my video. And if you do have any questions, feel free to comment down below, and I hope I helped you in some way. I will see you on my next video. Bye.